Married at first sight. We're talking about that now.
Yeah, last night there was a massive confrontation that happened. And if you don't kind of know the backstory, Kyle, the reason it happened, Nick and Cyrell are together. They're a couple. Cyrell has trust issues. And so Nick...
And probably rightly so from what I hear about Nick's videos floating around the public.
Right, yes. Anyway, that's another story. So Nick, at the kind of beginning of the episode, tells Cyrell, I just want to give you the heads up. There's a rumour going around that I touched Jessica's leg at the dinner party.
Right.
And I'm just wanting you to know it's not true, but Martha, who's another girl on the show.
Yeah.
She hit me up about it just then. And she said, is this true? Because this is a rumour. And he said, no. So I want to tell you, Cyrell, straight from the horse's mouth, that this didn't happen. Well, so that was not good enough for Cyrell.
Well, that's enough. Hey, don't forget, they're married. So Cyrell, rightly so,
wanted to get to the source of where this came from. So she stormed into Jessica's room
yeah.
and then she said, everybody, let's go to Martha's room because Martha's the one that, is spreading this rumour.
God, it sounds like a lynch mob wandering around.
It kind of was. And they kind of bombard Martha's apartment.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there in a very unfortunate situation
What do you
because
mean?
she's just put on a face mask.
Oh, the gold face mask. I saw
the
it on the ad.
The one you could just...
I wear them myself. I
Yeah.
know them well.
I did wonder why she didn't take that face mask off when all this was going down.
Oh, what's she going to tear it off in the middle of a fight?
Yeah, I would.
You got to
Because
commit to
you
those
can't
things.
fight with someone with a face mask on.
You tell that
waste
to
those
Batman.
face masks.
Tell that to Batman.
So anyway, Cyrell and Martha had a big blow up. The producers even had to step in, but the real trigger for Cyrell was when Martha just laughed in her face, and that's it. She smashed her fruit bowl on the floor, and it was on.
They mean business when the fruit bowl's getting smashed.
So here's how it went down.
So this is the confrontation.
Yeah.
That little rumour of yours that you've gone up and said to Nick.
Jess told me something at dinner, and I just wanted to know.
So what did she?
She
How
came
did
to
she?
the
And
end
I
of the
wanted,
dinner table.
if you can remember, how
I
did she
remember.
say it
I can tell you.
specifically?
All right.
Because when I've gone upstairs and I told her, look, Martha put it in a way that as if it was sexual.
I put it in a way that it was sexual.
That- yeah,
How did you know?
even-
Because I
because
told
that's-
Nick. Nick came and told you something
And that's
else.
what Nick said!
Bitch, if you get
What?
swear at
What?
me and scream
What?
at me
What?
like that one time,
What, Martha? What?
scream at me.
Don't around with me, Martha. I am scared of you, brother. Move out of my way. Are you laughing? Are you laughing? Don't laugh.
Oh my God, you're a jerk.
Have some respect.
Well, and you wonder why this show's so popular.
We've got Martha on the phone with us now. Hey, Martha.
Martha, good morning.
Hi, guys.
That was
Oh.
crazy last night. That was crazy.
I know. It was
First
insane,
things
like
first,
having
Martha.
to rewatch it.
First things
Tell me.
first. Jackie wants to know, why didn't you take the mask off during the fight? Or were you just committing to the collagen?
Look, I was committing one, but two, I just didn't expect it to go on for that long and to be such a big thing. I thought it was going to be, did you say this? Did you not? And then everyone was going to leave. So I thought, I'm not going to take the mask off for like a minute,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not realise that laughing in someone's face when they're enraged with you is just going to make it worse?
I just, you know what, I laughed because she literally exploded over something so small. Like, I just couldn't believe how she acted. That's why I laughed.
So is it because I feel like she's trying to get across that you and Jessica are like these mean girls. And then I think you and Jessica think she's the mean girl. Who is the mean girl in all of this?
Look, there's no mean girls. We're just different, and that's it. Like, we clash because of our differences. But there's a lot also that you guys don't see. That's the thing. That's why this looks so crazy.
Right.
What don't we
look,
see?
Cyrell is not a mean girl either, okay? She's misunderstood.
Didn't
you
she
know?
say you're as fake as your nose and your tits? That sounds mean.
It's mean. It is. Yeah. Look,
Didn't she also
says
refer to you
mean
as
things.
Martha Farker?
Yeah, she probably did. She probably did. She says mean things, but if anyone understands that, when in the heat of the moment you say and do things
That's
that
true.
you regret,
Yeah.
no?
That is
Did
true.
you do or say anything that you regret?
Oh, look, like the dog comment
Yes,
wasn't
the dog-
nice.
okay, so at the end
What
of
happened?
No, don't regret
at
that.
the
What
end,
happened?
when Cyrell left,
Yeah.
Martha sort of did a piece to camera, and she said, she should be a model for Pedigree Pal or something like that, right? Inferring that
You
she
know
was a
what?
dog.
But it
Can
was in
I
the heat
just
of the moment,
justify
right?
it?
Yeah, of course.
In the heat of the moment, if Cyrell can say use, then I can say dog. It's just like an Aussie slang word
Yeah.
that everyone says dog.
I called Jackie a dog just last week.
Did you? Oh, it must have been behind my
Yeah,
back.
no, when you hugged Rove McManus, and I was
Oh,
like,
that's
you
right.
rat dog. It wasn't just dog, it was rat dog. That's even worse than dog, right?
That's worse. Thank you.
Yeah.
That
But
is
you
worse.
understand, though, your mate, like imagine your best mate for 18 years hugs the person
Oh,
you
we're
hate the
not going
most.
to get into that.
What would you do, Martha? You'd call her a rat dog too.
You're a dog. Totally.
That's right. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for being
thanks,
on my
Martha,
side. Anyway, Jackie, you
I'm
are.
back to you.
And Martha, and are you still with? I know you can't say too much because of the show, but are you still with that guy that looks like he's a roadie? Who's that husband of yours?
Yeah, I am still with Michael. He actually just dropped me off at home.
Are you still rooting him, or is it still just friends now?
No, we're still together.
Oh,
So,
surprised.
what happened anyway with Nick touching Jess's leg at the dinner party?
Okay, so what you guys don't see. At the dinner party, Jess came over to me and she said to me, she was really drunk at the dinner party, and she started off by saying, "Oh my God, Sam just touched my leg." Now, Sam was sitting right next to me. I go, "Sam, did you touch your leg?" She goes, "No." I go, "Jess, what are you talking about? He hasn't touched you." She goes, "Oh, babe, sorry, it wasn't Sam. It was Nick." So I thought, I'm like, who is it? Like, is it Nick? Is it Sam? Anyways, I just thought I'd let it go. The next day, I see Nick in the gym. And, like, I was literally walking through the gym to fill up my water bottle because I have filtered water. I was typing a message. I did not even look up from my phone when I spoke to Nick. I said, "Hey, Nick, apparently you touched Jess's leg under the table at dinner."
What in a creepy way you thought, or what you didn't know?
Well, the way Jess told me, which eventually, guys, I promise you, it'll all come out. Everyone's going to see the truth. The way Jess told me that Nick touched her, it wasn't in a way like, "Hey, mate, are you all right?" It wasn't in that sort of a way. It was in a, "Hey, babe."
Oh, no, like a, "Hey, I like you." Like,
So Cyrell has every reason to be feeling insecure then.
Yes, she does. Like, I'm not going to lie. Nick isn't what we all see and think he is.
oh, no, but hey.
Why wouldn't you
listen,
guys admit that on the show then last night? Why did you all underplay it if that's really what happened?
Because, again, like, it probably has been admitted, but you don't see everything. Like,
Right.
you have to understand, it's like 14 hours a day of filming, and you guys see 90 minutes of 24 different people having 14 hours of filming.
Yeah, I get it. So you can only see a certain amount.
Have you heard
only-
this Nick guy?
Oh, have you seen the videos, Martha? Like, we've all seen the videos.
I haven't seen the
Where
videos.
he's copping the
I haven't
gobby
seen
from the
them.
redhead? You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen
I'll
them.
send it to you.
Does it surprise you?
No, it doesn't surprise me. I feel like, you know what, Nick, had ulterior motives, like, coming into this. I wouldn't be surprised if he sold the videos himself.
He's not with Cyrell now?
No, they're finished.
they're
They're done
finished.
and dusted. They were never a thing.
Oh, they never had sex?
Look, I don't know if what they did in their bedroom, but, like, I just feel like it was a, like, doomed relationship from the beginning.
Yeah. How long did it take you to have sex with your bloke?
I think it was, like, maybe 4 days into our honeymoon.
How good's she?
Do a lot of them have I'm really unclear about who's had sex and who hasn't.
Yeah, they don't show the sex. Can you talk to Channel 9 about showing more of the sex? We want to see
I don't know
that
if you
shit.
guys would
Well,
want
why
that.
do we have to go on the journey? We're always on the journey of, we're there at the wedding, we're there with all the fights, we're there with all the sadness. Where's the
know,
pumping?
you guys
We
think
want to
that they're
see some
smart.
pumping. That's what we want.
I actually I requested to show a video, like, on my Instagram story, and
Yeah.
it got declined. It wasn't allowed to come
What
up.
video do you want to show? What YouTube?
It was like a video. I might show it later, like, when I have my Instagram back. It wasn't raunchy at all. It was quite funny, but
Yeah.
I did want it.
But it was,
What was
you two
it?
in bed or
Bit of
something, was
insight.
it?
It was a bit of insight into, like, MAFS after dark.
Oh, my God. That's
Oh,
so
what
what
were
we
you-
want to see.
and
We
they-
want to see that shit.
This is why Channel 9 control your Instagram, isn't it? Because
I read an article, and this is where you really came on the register for me, where it said that you had a 12-hour sex session, you and Michael. And I thought, why can't this guy come? What's his problem? 12 hours. Jesus.
You know what? That was with I remember that interview was with, and we were joking the whole time, and she's taken it and written it as fact.
Oh,
That
I
was
knew it, because I looked at him and I thought, he hasn't got 12 hours in him, this bloke. He's a nice bloke, But he certainly doesn't.
There's a
He doesn't.
lovely-
12
he doesn't-
hours is a very
He
long
doesn't
time.
project. I'm a 12-hourer, does it? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a nice. I like the bloke. He's sweet sort of a
Really bad.
guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke. That was a joke, and she's just
Okay.
written it as facts, which is, I
As
guess,
fact,
why I
yeah.
have to be more careful with what
Are
I
you
say.
surprised? Are you surprised as like being a member of the public, going on a show like this? Are you surprised how twisted the free press is when they're not actually telling the truth? They twist things, and when you say something that's obviously a joke, and they roll it out as if it's the truth. Is that surprising to you?
Honestly, I didn't think much could surprise me anymore, but it did. It is shocking the way they twist and what they do with
And they
your
twist
words.
everything in the media.
Everything,
You cannot
yeah.
believe anything that you
Everything.
hear or read ever. I'm just telling everyone.
100%.
It's so whack.
100%. Every single thing that you read in a magazine or on the Daily Mail, there's not even a little bit of fact.
Isn't it crazy? And here we
Yeah,
all are
pretty
believing
insane.
things that we read, hear, see. To me, it's just a giant. The media is a giant lie. That shocked
Totally,
me
I
as
can
well.
back it.
It's been
Yeah.
shocking me for 12 years. It's ridiculous. I tell everyone, no one believes me.
I think they do.
So even more shocking is that people actually believe it and
Yeah.
they write about it and they take their time to send you messages and
Yes,
and
I know.
talk about it.
It's whack.
It's
So
baffling.
after last night's episode, Martha, do you feel like what's the public reaction been? Are they Team Cyrell or Team Martha?
I don't think there's one person that's actually Team Martha, to be honest.
Why?
But you know what? I'm not going to stress because the truth is all going to come out. Eventually, everything's going to come out the way it should. I'm not fazed. I know that it is, and I know that I've done nothing wrong. I honestly just asked Nick to find out, is she just talking shit? Is she a liar? Like, that's all I wanted to know, really. Because you know what? You go in this show, and I was investing in my relationships with the girls just as much as I was, like, with my husband.
Sure.
So you felt like by doing that you had Cyrell's back.
Look, if Nick had told me yes, I probably would have told Cyrell because me and Cyrell was the first girl I reached out to on the show, and like I asked her and Nick to come out for dinner with us. She was the first girl that I actually reached out to.
Yeah,
and,
she
like,
seems
thought,
like quite likable. You know what I mean? As long as you're not fighting with her.
Yeah.
Who would win in a punch up between you two? Do you reckon, you or Cyrell?
oh, she would take me out.
Yeah, I reckon she'd take me out too. I don't think I'd beat her. She's like a tough
Yeah,
cookie,
she is.
but I like her. I think there's something about her that's cool.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't hate Cyrell. Me and her, we have a little bit of a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
well.
look, I know you got that video you want to share with everyone. Send it through to me and Jackie so we can be like the first to see it, and we won't tell anyone. We promise. We just, we just want to.
Oh, you'll see it.
We
You'll
just
see it. It'll
need
come
more.
out.
We need more.
Thanks, Martha. Thanks for talking
Thanks,
to
hon.
us.
Nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Married at First Sight's on again tonight at 7:30 on Channel 9.
See, and here we were last week thinking, oh, all our favourites are gone. Now I don't even remember who they were last week.
Seems like, yes, we've got new
You know?
drama starting, don't we?
That's all we need.
Yeah.
New drama to take our focus away.
Yep.